Hey Tom, it's Corey here. Sorry it took me so long to get this video to you. Just kind of wanted to get a good look at what kind of trees and trimming and stuff that you got going and landscaping. I don't think you're really too bad, man. Everything looks really good and really healthy. That sea grape I suppose could be trimmed, but it looks good. You got these two little nasties on the side of the driveway. I think I'm gonna pull them out next week when I have my nieces weed the flower bed over here. And I think this is probably the weeds you're talking about here. You know, they do get out of control, but they don't look too bad. Your aloe's doing good. You got some bigger stuff in here that needs to be pulled. This little date palm, trim a little of the dry stuff off of there, but it's not encroaching on anything. This I'm not sure what this tree is called here, but it's not touching the house, and it's real skinny. I wouldn't fear any damage from it if it fell over. And you got this live oak here that is maybe could be trimmed up another foot or so, so you could walk under it, but it looks good. It's not overgrown. The rest of your flower bed here, yeah, there's some wild stuff that could be pulled, but I think all in all you look pretty good. And you got these couple little palms. I don't know if they're yours or your neighbors here on your property line. That red bush actually looks healthy. Those couple of little, I think those are called queen palms maybe. They look good. This little one here, and trim the brown stuff off of it. Don't look too bad. These little bushes are struggling a little bit, but the fence line looks great. You've got really almost nothing going on along this side. There's a little bush there I think is meant to be there. The other stuff needs to just kind of be whacked down and sprayed, I think. If you're talking to a tree trimmer, I don't really see anything that's threatening the house. You got this one right here. That is, I'm not sure, I think it's a carrot wood. It's a beautiful tree. It is bushed out a little above the house, but it doesn't have any real big branches in it. I think the branches in there are maximum 4-inch diameter. And then down by the trunk looks like about maybe 14 inches, but it doesn't look like it's threatening your house. You could have someone come out here and trim it if you want, but why spare the shade, really? If you're gonna do that, maybe wait until late fall to do that. Your yard is nice and shady. It's now 6 o'clock in the afternoon and you got almost all shade now. And so you got this fence line here. That's I think it's beautiful. This all filled in with ferns down low, and then it's got some different types of viney stuff that grow up above. It's 100% privacy. And your lawnmower guys keep the ferns trimmed back. I think he just runs over whatever's trying to creep out along the bottom. Kind of looks great. And you got, I think that's a paperwood tree, but even if it fell, it couldn't reach your house. You may want to trim some of these if you got somebody out here, but I don't know if I would really go to the expense. It's all the branches are pretty spindly. If one of them breaks off and falls, then just cut it up and burn it or whatever, but I don't see that it's threatening the health of your property at all. Got this little patch of something, whatever, I'm not sure what it is. There's a couple of different types of palms in there. There's that little, I don't know if that might be a swamp cabbage. I'm really not sure, I'm guessing. And then you got a regular Florida palm back there. It's sprouting out the top, but not causing any problems or encroaching on anything. This coming out the side here, I think, is another carrot wood. You got these nice red bushes on the bottom of that. But I think they look great, man. You get a lot of shade back here. Your yard's always nice and cool. Yeah, I mean, this wouldn't be something that you couldn't handle with a pair of trimmers. when you guys come down for your visit or whatever. Got a little sweet gum that's sneaking through the fence line from my side, but none of that's real out of control either. I mean, just a couple of snips and I could get it back on my side of the fence, and none of it is real dominant. Although I think the biggest diameter I see in there is about 4 inches. I'm not sure what this is. That's on Jeff and Jen First property, I think, on the corner of Arkansas and Sydney. But it's not, I mean, it provides a lot of shade. It's got a lot of that moss in it, but there's not any real big branches in it. It's all kind of spindly, really. And you got this little bush that you might trim it up just to make it look a little cuter than it is. But that's what I see, man. And you got whatever this yellow flowered plant is at your back door. This tree, again, real small, nothing of any significant diameter. Leaning away from the house actually, but even what's there, I wouldn't fear any damage to the house from anything that's there if it fell. It's all pretty small, lightweight stuff. So that's what you got, man. Let me know what you think of this. I'll send you this video. I'll give you a link to YouTube. But I think you're in pretty good shape, man. I wouldn't hire a professional tree trimmer over here. I would just kind of prune this stuff whenever you guys get down here next. If you want me to look into something or whatever, I can do that for you. But you would probably do just as well over the phone. I don't know anybody directly that does tree trimming. But I'll talk to you soon, man. Bye.